So a Florida man with drugs found around his penis.
Around the penis?
Yes, swears that they are not his drugs.
What kind of drugs?
Well, who put it there?
Wait, is there drugs around his penis along with saliva marks?
Dude, you are
good
fucking
question.
CSI right now.
Holy shit, dude.
So good.
Those are the questions we should be asking.
Yeah, they did not talk about saliva marks. There's nothing about saliva marks.
You should have been a forensic scientist, man.
Cause I don't know if it was like, hey, what's up, guys? You know, and then there's fucking coke and saliva.
That's true.
That's the forensic scientist. He's the detective on the scene. He's like, was it?
That's true because like if you see a ring of crack,
That was really good.
if you see a ring of crack around the dick,
Criminal came in this way.
that was crack lipstick.
What I would like to know.
Lipstick.
What I would like to know, and it doesn't say that. Obviously, they never have good reporters who ask the right questions. This is a routine traffic stop. Why were they searching around his penis?
Wait. Did it just say it's around his penis? Isn't like just on his crotch?
They say.
Or like was he
Like on the circumference of his dick skin.
Read this for me.
Wrapped around a man's penis
Thank
during
you.
a traffic stop. Wrapped around it.
Can I tell you something? So one of our cop friends, he says that criminals are actually really bad at being criminals. Most.
Thank goodness, because they could catch
So
him.
he can look at a
let 'em
car
go.
and go, if I pull this car over right now, I'll be able to find something on. They just give so many clues. So like this.
Like, I'm so good. He's like, I have so much evidence in my pockets.
I could sprinkle it on.
Who I pull over? It's like I'm fucking Houdini.
But he's like, yeah, I could just tell the way this guy's tags are, his lights are, whatever, the way he's driving. I'm sure I could probably find maybe a small 9mm, probably hidden under the seat. I'm sure there's some like a brick of like weed over here. Like he's like just statistically.
So they're profiling people.
Yes, exactly.
Interesting.
Like they're playing poker though. It's like a 77% chance, 50% chance, 65% chance. Like, is it worth the pullover? I don't know.
It's like we searched, officer, we searched his entire car. There's nothing, and he's like, was it wrapped around his penis? Did you look at it?
50% chance.
He also told us that he rides this detective SUV that has a scanner that's constantly going off while he's driving, and then it's scanning all the plates around the road. And then so like if a plate that has a warrant on the driver shows up, he knows like, oh, you know, that's someone with the warrant, that's someone with the warrant, that's someone with the
If he
warrant.
can't find anything else, it's gonna be around the penis or the butthole.
How do you plant drugs on someone's penis?
I mean, Nick, you're probably the most qualified person to tell us.
I'm glad you asked. Thank you. And I will tell you
Tell
in my
me.
master class. No.
Show me, touch me.
They get a sour strip and then lace it with crack through the little hole, and then they wrap it around their dick.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
See, did they like pull this dude out the car and like give him the feelies and stuff to check?
You know, it really doesn't say. It says that the
That sounds like that's likely. Like you're just touching someone, you're like, why does it feel like there's something here?
That's my sour strip.
And then it's always
airport?
based on how bad your answer is. Like if you say something really stupid, then they're like, we're gonna. That's.
Or if he steps out of the car, it's like crunch, crunch, crunch. Like, why is it crunching between your legs? There's nothing there, sir.
some cereal, officer, just some cereal.
I just put it on my crotch.
So it's wrapped around his dick, right?
You guys ever see that video of the guy? He's a cop and he has someone. He pulled over a guy and he's searching him, and he's in his pocket. And he's like, "What is this?" He's like,
My penis, sir.
and he's like yanking on it. He's like, "Oh shit, my bad, sorry, dude." But he's pulling on his dick, and he's like, "What? What is that?"
Do you think an Asian guy would get away with saying that, or he'd be like, no, it's not.
If it's really warm,
That's a
if it's
big
really warm, yeah.
He's all, nah, hey.
That's a little fatty right there, dude. That's a little Steve Greene.
That's true.
He's like, what is this? It's my dick. Oh shit, that's small.
I'm like, fuck.
We're growers.
The authorities found cocaine and meth around his penis.
And is it in bags?
Quite the combo.
I'm guessing it's in bags.
Or is it just like a powdered donut? Yeah, it's a sour strip. They put it through the hole.
It just looks like a beignet.
Yeah, it's a beignet.
His ball sack's just dipped in powder.
Fucking powder sugar donut, dude. Just like a fucking Cafe Du Monde criminal. Damn.
Just came from the French Quarter, man. Sorry.
So yeah, the deputies say that he stopped the vehicle driving without its lights on 4 a.m.
See?
Sketch.
Criminals
So
suck.
I highly believe in that shit.
They
Like,
literally don't know how to hide, and they just, I don't know.
why is that bad? Why is it bad to, like, profiling fucking works a lot of the time?
It's kind of what doctors do, right? Like, oh, you got a fever, maybe you're sick.
Well, it's just like you can predict these outcomes, you know? Like, don't say that.
Profiling fucking works. Ryan has
Profiling is why is profiling bad?
I think profiling works because that's what doctors do too.
Profiling fucking works. Ryanimay.
Profiling fucking. Steve, you don't know me. You see me. Okay. What do you think about me?
I think you're a little bitch.
And it works. It works.
I feel like you don't like police.
Hey, now take the hat off.
Like it's all I've got.
Thank you.
That is good.
Mechanics profile, right? A fucking Toyota comes in and they're like, God damn it, I can't make no money.
See, I'm not saying racial profiling. I think general profiling.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking effective.
Like driving around at 4 a.m. with
You
no.
gotta say it's not the racial profiling, because when the cops are looking for hold on. When the cops are looking for a good time and they see a car full of minorities, then you know they're trying to have fun, right? But then when they're trying to do their job and protect the good American people, then they're not racial profiling, they're just trying to protect and serve.
And I think it's like a car thing too. Like if you know cars and you like cars, you fucking profile all the time based on someone's car. I don't even know what race they are, but I definitely know a lot of other shit about them.
Yep.
Like what they say about guys with big ass trucks, like that are just fucking lifted to the sky. That's profiling. Make fun of
Like the truck nuts.
That's profiling.
Truck nuts are sick though.
But I think everyone in this world should be created equal regardless of anything.
Sorry. Why don't I believe him at all?
Because of his hat.
It's because we know him on and off camera.
You know why? Is because I actually believe this side more. Treat everybody like a criminal.
Is that what that side does?
No, wait, don't treat everybody like a mental health patient and have no police to pull them over.
Do you know? Have you ever heard of the whole thing with the Israel's airport and the Israeli basically like the forces that like the security at the airport of Israel? They're fucking getting bomb threats every day. But their whole thing isn't about like they make fun of the TSA's process because the TSA just treats everybody like they're like this fucking old lady could have a bomb and they just fucking laugh at that because they're like, no, you gotta fucking profile.
You're wasting a lot of time. Yeah. But the TSA does that so they could be equal.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like
My fucking 6-year-old niece might have a bomb.
Or what is this? Gel? Yeah, right. I bet it's fucking crazy. And I'm lighting it. I'm like, dude, I'm like being
see how much gel.
late to my fucking show, dude.
Yeah, dude.
But if you profile someone's behavior, that's not bad.
Well, that's the thing.
Like they're being sketch, you know.
They're trained in this way of detecting based on tiny nuances about people.
Yeah, because they're not doing all brown people.
Right. It's exactly because that wouldn't fucking work.
Yeah.
Right.
It's more like if someone's scratching himself over and over, it's like, you fit the description, buddy.
There's like a tiny like subtlety you can read in people to see like whether they feel like they're nervous about something, like little
Slight forehead sweat, the slight shifting around, looking around, checking in upper corners to see security cameras. Like, why would you need to look at the security cameras?
Yeah, little ticking sounds. Yeah.
Ticking sounds in your bag. Trail of white dust falling out.
Yeah, just shit like that. So
You guys don't look at security cameras when you go into stores or anything like that?
I actually do. Well, dude, you know, like when you go to like a 7-Eleven and they had that fucking screen that's bigger than fuck and it's like right in the front of the store, almost basically saying, we're watching you. I immediately look at it because I'm like, whoa. And then look at the guy and I'm like, damn, dude.
You look at it and start dancing.
Oh, shit. Oh, I have to
I only look at it if I'm gonna scratch my nuts.
Or if I'm
I don't
still
want to see someone look at me scratch my nuts and I scratch like this.
Yeah. Or I pick my nose. I do that.
Do you guys watch this show on YouTube called Gas Station Encounters? So
You were just talking about, you were watching this at your
It's
home.
the guy that works at the gas station.
yeah, he
right?
works at a gas station somewhere in like I don't know where it is.
Wichita.
But yeah, he basically profiles people the same way. I mean, like you kind of just get used to it when you do this job, right?
A pattern, yeah.
Yeah.
So he sees people come in. They usually always look at the teller, see if they're distracted, right? Then they go down the aisles, and they always seem to think that corners are pretty good spots to like slip something in your pocket, even though they have a camera like right on your fucking ass.
They have all the blind spots and shit.
Yeah, it's great though. It's great. He catches people like shoplifting at a store, and then at the end of the video, he's always like, "Please tell this person to turn themselves in for stealing a Snickers bar and shit."
I think if you do anything enough, you just pick up patterns. Like even going to the dog park, if I see the person like come out and he's already on his phone, I'm like, oh, this is the kind of guy that doesn't pick up his dog shit.
Yep.
You know, he's just there just to let the dog out. Or you see a guy come out and the dog's already like going crazy. You're like, oh, this is the kind of guy who has a dog that's gonna fight other dogs because he's not well socialized. You just see like all these little patterns.
That's really in depth. I don't do anything like that, dude. You're a fucking computer. Dude, you're a fucking Terminator 2 robot.
I bet you do that when you drive. you could tell when certain people are like, oh, this guy.
He doesn't drive. He sold his car.
Yeah, I don't drive. I don't have a car. Sold it for crypto, dude.
He hella judges people in crypto though. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, sense of the pattern, right?
When I'm walking, I hella judge people and profile people while I'm walking, I guess.
Everybody does.
You probably see someone's crypto wallet and go, oh, I bet.
You got anything with Inu in it, I'm like, dude, you're gonna get wrecked.
Anything with eating.
I don't have any more.